Alright, welcome back to Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Last time we learned that we could give up on our dreams and still find purpose in our lives. This time, maybe we'll accomplish something besides getting somebody's dice back.
Matters between the guards and Hakan.
What's it like outside Paititi?
Well, a lot of things. It's a very big world.
Bigger than Paititi?
Bigger than 100 Paititis.
What? Will you take me there?
I think your mother might have something to say about that.
What you're looking for is in there.
How will I know when I found the right chamber?
By the smell of death. If you survive, you can find your way back through the old irrigation system. I'll meet you there. Be careful. The cult often patrols there.
The place I'm going to, or the old irrigation system? The land of the dead. Ah. Money. Cash. Nope. A depiction of moving Paititi.
Civil planning caused the settlement many problems. Farmers clear-cut jungle to use the fertile riverbanks for their crops, resulting in a devastating flood in the first heavy rains. Overhunting forced hunters to travel ever further to find game. Several groups, each vying for a controlling interest in the settlement, debated, often fiercely, on the best manner of solving these problems.
I always wonder, like, why hunting animals, or animals that are meant to be hunted, are called game. Like, if they made a board game about hunting animals, would it be called a game? Truly the deeper question one asks while playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I agree. Is there anything here? Oh. The poison collected from these arachnids can be used for crafting fear arrows.
This is a formidable weapon. Heavy wood lined with sharp obsidian teeth. It could easily stop an unarmored enemy. And if the bloodstains are any indication, it has.
That fit inside there? Alright. Okay, let's continue on. Be wary of traps, although it looks like now we have our little platforming section. Nope. There we go. Ooh, they didn't give me a tutorial this time. They expected me to remember. That would, now that would be another a way in order to kind of teach players how to play a game, is you have multiple tutorials as you play through the start of the game, and then the tutorials decrease in size and explanation until there's nothing left of them at all. Oh, I spoke too soon. Throw the grapple axe with X while jumping to swing across gaps. They still want to tell me how to do things. Just they're very selective in regards to what they want to teach me to do. The belly of the serpent. Anything to say about this one? Nothing to say about that one. And I need a better knife. Actually, can I make a better knife? Or is that more of like a plot element? That's probably more of a plot element. Like I'll eventually steal a knife or something.
Through there.
Yes, Lara. Go through the open entrance. That will lead you forward.
This seems to represent Unuratu leading a group in rebellion. There is a near total eclipse in the background.
A near total eclipse. Not quite eclipse, but close. Alright, I see a bunch of skulls.
The smell.
I see a bunch of stink lines. Climb the belly of the serpent. Ah.
Steady, Lara, steady.
I almost thought I jumped too soon, but... Yeah. How is it still in such good condition? Unless they're adding more bodies to the body pile. Like, is this guy still alive, or... Eugh. It is not a good time in here. Thank you for the tutorial on how to repel. Oh, yeah, there's a couple guys just hanging around here. Ah, and it wants me to jump there and then jump that. Damn it. And jump.
Okay, take it slow.
Just knock some skulls into the void. Nobody missed those skulls anyway.
You can do this.
I mean, the alternative is that I'm just in a never-ending tutorial. And eventually I'll reach the end credits, and there'll be a tutorial for me on how to watch the end credits. It'll say, just do nothing and look at the screen. Wait patiently as the names roll down. Actually, can I fire from this position? No, I cannot. Oh yeah, that's the ritual dumping of the bodies. That's very important to our culture. I'm guessing she's looking at something? Nope. I guess she was not looking at anything. But it seems as though I was supposed to go down rather than sideways, even though the camera was kind of facing sideways, so I give myself a free pass for missing where that was supposed to be. And now can I... Yes. Man, no, I guess not. Alright. And I guess that's really the main reason why, I've probably said this before, but that's the main reason why that we have the tutorials popping up in the first place, because sometimes it's kind of ambiguous as to where you're supposed to go. Although I suppose I can always hit that button. But it gets kind of like a bit repetitive when you're a blister beetle, when you're tapping this over and over and over again.
I guess I have no choice.
Disgusting. It's no wonder she prefers mud, because at the very least she's not surrounded by putrid flesh. She's like, this is dirt and water. I can rely on dirt and water. Ah. Is this stealth kill time? Has this guy been set up to die? He has. Sorry, guy. You had no chance.
Is this one of the rebels? There's a way in somewhere. A serpent with a silver eye. I'm on track.
So that's probably the main door, but let's take down this wall. These guys were set up for the Predator.
Yes, through there.
No one will notice my breaking and entering.
Stronger.
Lara, how's it going?
I found another serpent with a silver eye. I must be getting close. You?
Talking tattoos with Uchu.
Tattoos?
Yeah, you saw Unuratu's, right? It has a heron and an eclipse on it. That might have something to do with the silver box.
I don't think so. Unuratu is the rightful queen of Paititi. After a famine that nearly wiped out the city, her family was ousted from power by the cult of Kukulkan. Her husband, Sairi, died hunting for food on the outskirts of Paititi. Amaru, or Dr. Dominguez, Sairi's brother, felt responsible and took control of the city, using resources from Trinity to feed the Paititians until the famine passed. Even though Amaru saved the city, the cult, in his absence, now rules with arrogance and fear. Unuratu and her rebels are fighting to free the city from the cult of Kukulkan and restore its ancient bloodline. Unuratu was raised to believe it was her family's legacy, to complete the ritual of the silver box of Ishel and restore the sun for another age.
Now the question then becomes, does Amaru know that his cult has kind of become evil since he left? And is he actually planning to do something about it?
Looks like this is the only way. Okay.
The Trial of the Serpent. I've got a switch I can push.
Have to burn that barrier.
Alright. That should be easy enough. Since I've got flammable arrows, in theory I could just shoot it with the arrow.
The lone figure appears in a state of peace, as though waiting for something.
But it appears that it doesn't show up as an icon, so that's probably not going to work. I'm going to try it anyway.
It'll need an accelerant to burn.
Okay, at the very least they provided an excuse for why it doesn't work.
A way to burn away that barrier. Full of oil and blood.
Alright. So what I need to do is I need to...
There.
good enough.
That barrier's down. Need to keep moving.
Gotta get moving. Alright, so I could latch onto this wall and rappel down, I believe. Why is she turning off her flashlight mid-jump? Seems a bit wasteful, and also kind of dangerous.
Is this some kind of bloodletting chamber?
Okay. Similar type of puzzle.
Must have taken hundreds of sacrifices to get enough blood to fill these channels. $172 sacrifices to be exact. I don't know what the purpose of that is. Aren't the tracks already aligned? So like this goes through here, it goes around, nope, it does not. So what I want is it to go through here, nope. But what if it went through here, it would go into a skull face over there. Was that good enough? Yes, it was. Most righteous. Now, to find the silver box.
Oh. Alright. This is cool. Very Indiana Jones. The idea of finding a miniature version of the city.
This must be what Trinity's missing.
But at least I don't have to worry about waiting for the sun to set at a very particular time with a lens to mark exactly where to dig. Okay, so then that means Trinity is just in the old irrigation area.
There's the little rebel prince.
Does this mean I get to fight somebody? Or am I running? Yep, I guess I'm running. There's a fruit cart. There's always a fruit cart.
Get out of the way!
Don't I have guns? Why aren't I using my guns to fight these people? Has she just forgotten she has guns? That's what I'm thinking. Now this sequence would make a lot more sense if she just left behind her guns before she went to explore the area. Or did I actually leave behind my guns and just did not realize it? Oh no, wait, I had my bow. I needed it to light the fire. I had it to light the fire. I didn't need it, but I had it.
Hey, Lara, if you can, head back. Uchu has something he wants to ask you. I think it's a favor.
Okay, I'll make my way back as soon as I can.
And nobody's going to mind that she just ran from the law.
Etzli's been captured.
I know. They're holding him at the barracks. We're working on a plan to release him.
I tried to get to him, I'm sorry.
He's a warrior.
She tried to get to him? I thought she just immediately ran.
This is a key. It looks like it belonged to the mountain temple. It is adjacent to where they're holding him.
That's convenient.
Is the box of eggshell connected to the barracks? Is that why the cult occupied the temple? It's heavily guarded. When we go in, it has to be subtle, silent.
Is there a back way?
It has to be subtle.
There was one,
It
but
has
the
to be
cult
silent.
is deteriorated. It's treacherous.
It has to be
I
muddy.
might be able to manage it.
Perhaps. You did survive the sacrificial pit,
Yeah, the sacrificial pit wasn't quite as dangerous as
but from what I can remember,
you
barracks
described.
are within an inner stronghold.
In fact, I'd say that Lara has gone through more dangerous areas that
Go
are
free Etzli, then go find the box.
falling apart in a greater degree within this this single playthrough just now.
You go after the box.
Within this game, like the one with like the giant like spiraling thingamabobbers going around. I'll stop. Alright, let's go after the box. Sneak in the back way. Oh. And hopefully save the day.
I don't know. We're trying to keep a low profile.
I would go. Only I can't abandon my post here, and time is running short. It would mean a lot to Queen Unuratu and the rebellion.
Hey, Lara, do you have a minute? Come over if you have time.
Alright.
There's something to ask you. Uchu and I were talking, and, well,
Uchu, what's on your mind?
The day of Etzli's coronation is approaching. Soon he will be a man and take the first steps towards becoming Paititi's future king.
That sounds like a day to look forward to.
It's the hope for that day that keeps a lot of us fighting Amaru and his cult.
Sometimes we all need to remember what we're fighting for. Is there something I can help you with?
When Etzli's father Sairi died, Unuratu bestowed the honor of surrogate father onto me. One of my duties is to gather 3 sacred items for the ceremony.
But with all that's happening
But I have
right
not
now, you aren't
collected
able
the
to.
3 sacred
What are these
items.
They are the Savior's amulet, the champion's bow, and the king's horn. Each
Are
a
they
blessing from the
conveniently
ancestors
in the
of future
barracks?
king.
Or do I have to run around
Nothing
town to
I
get
can
them?
do.
I already have men retrieving the amulet and bow, but if you could find Kabil, the instrument maker, and get the king's horn from him, you would be doing us a great favor. He's been difficult. I sent 2 men and both have failed. Perhaps you could talk to his wife.
I think I can manage that.
Be mindful. Kabil can be prickly sometimes, but Abra, his wife, has a way of dulling his edges.
Alright, I guess I'll do this side quest. It's not like the next part of the game is going to have cool action scenes. Because the next part of the game, I'm just kind of like trying to sneak in the back way and survive. It's going to be the part after that, but even in the barracks, I'm going to be trying to go all sneaky-like. Part-time Tomb Raider, full-time ninja. Alas, my dream of a fun action sequence is going to have to wait.
Father, come quick. It's the Ishiki.
What do you want? We don't have time for Unuratu's rebellion right now.
Are you Kabil? Uchu sent me for the king's...
The king's horn? The call to the future? Look at the good that future's done for my present. Just go.
The cult found out my dad was making the horn. They poisoned our crops as punishment. Mom got sick. My brother Kwali went to the market to get herbs, but he hasn't returned.
That's terrible. Let me see if I can find your brother and get the herbs you need.
Thank you.
Alright. With any luck, brother's live. If not,
You hear about Wally? No? What happened? Abra was... Excuse me.
Ah, Ishiki. How can I help you?
what does
I'm looking
Ishiki
for
mean?
Kuwali, the son of Kabil.
That poor boy. Chimali, one of Kukulkan's thugs, is holding him in a cell up at the market, waiting for the Ahau to come to punish him.
Thank you.
Be well, Ishiki.
Alright. This looks promising. There is a prison, then there would be a warden to this prison, of whom I do battle with.
Thieving bastard. I told you to shut up.
Please, I'm so...
A herb thief. He must be very dangerous.
Today it's theft, and tomorrow it's murder.
That's quite a leap, don't you think?
You really want to know what I think? I think we should round up all these little rats and drown them. Every one of them, especially Yumil. His father may be a serpent guard, but he is not.
Alright.
Come on, get it. You missed. Oh,
Hello there.
hey, you're Ishiki. From the outside, right?
Yes, it's nice to meet you.
Well, neat. I'm Yamil.
What sort of game are you boys playing?
It's not a game. My father is a serpent guard, a priest. I took his ceremonial knife to show my friends, and Shimali the guard saw. Shimali knows what father would do if he found out I took the knife, so he threw it up there. Now it's stuck.
Oh, let me see what I can do.
Wow, really? Thank you.
I am pretty awesome. Oh, all the way up there. Consider this fetch quest complete. Here, I'll stab it into you so that you don't lose it.
Thank you, Ishiki.
You're welcome.
Hey, wait a minute. The grown-ups around here always chase us away. But you helped. What do you want? Shh, I'll do the talking. So what do you want, Ishiki? I mean, is there something we can do to pay you back?
I'm trying to help Kuwali.
You're too late. He's been sentenced to death. We can't do anything.
Just take his place.
Hates you.
Would Chamali chase you if you provoked him?
Why?
Because if he's not at his post, I can get to Kuwali.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, you can tell Kuwali to meet us at the cave. He'll know where it is. It'll be safe for him there.
I will.
Let's go. Asto, Raimi, with me. Samin, watch our backs. Then run to the cave.
Be sure to wear a mask.
We'll give you an opening.
You'll be able to protect your loved ones.
Coward. You'll end your life as a slave. Come taste my blade.
Yeah, and taste llama patties too.
Ah, he threw some llama shit at him. Like, why couldn't I just...
Please, they were just herbs. I beg you, I'll work.
Your brother told me of your troubles.
Wait, who are you?
Someone who wants to help.
I never wanted any of these to happen. I was only trying to help my mother get well.
Where are the herbs?
Oh my god.
Give them to me. I will heal your mother. Go. Your friends are waiting for you at the cave.
Ooh. Where was he keeping those herbs?
Here are the herbs. I'll run as fast as I can.
That's almost as disgusting as his voice acting. Like, where was he keeping those herbs? Does he have pockets in that thing? Because it doesn't look like it has pockets. Oh, what are you? An account of Amaru's rise to
Amaru
power.
returned for his brother's funeral, inconsolable during the burial and immovable after. The next day, however, he cut swiftly through the city. He unmasked the cult's leader, exposing them as outsiders. It is time for the people of Haititi to take control of their city, he said. holding a decapitated head in one hand and the bloody knife in the other. No longer will we bow to outsiders.
What were you doing with your friends near the wilderness barriers?
Because you should trust anybody who's holding a decapitated head in their hand.
I thought I told you to go.
Kuali is safe and I have the herbs your wife needs.
Really? And did you come to cure her, or to barter for the king's horn?
Here, this will help you.
Bless you, Ishiki.
A little bit of both, really.
Quit being an ass. Give her the horn.
Here, with respect to the future king. Thank you for all you've done.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now give me more thanks. I deserve more. I guess I'll settle with what I got.
Last to leave and first to return. Jonah's stories of you are true.
The king's horn, as requested.
I am pretty awesome. What can I say?
You were right about his wife. She definitely had a way with his heart.
Thank you for this, Lara.
Of course. Uchu, what did you mean last to leave and first to return?
The men I have retrieving the other 2 items, they both left 3 days ago. Neither
But they never came back.
Do you think something's happened to them?
Do I have
Quentin
to...
concerns me the most. He's young, likes to take risks.
Jumps into the water before checking to see how deep it is. I know the type.
Jonah.
Jonah's right. That describes Quentin perfectly.
Do I have to
Never
track
should've sent
those
Quentin
people
to that dark
down?
place.
What place is that?
The old cistern. It's where the remains of Manco are kept hidden from the cult.
Who is Manco?
He was a farmer who led Sairi and Amaru's ancestors out of Cusco to safety centuries ago. He is known as the peasant savior. It's his amulet we need for the coronation.
Why was Manco hidden away?
Manco's followers were known as the Order of the Peasant Savior. This rebellion was born from it. When the cult of Kukulkan first took power, they tried to wipe out the order. Manco was hidden away in a secret place and kept safe. But over time, as the order dwindled, the memory of that place has faded.
If you like, I could go look for Quenti.
You've done a lot already. Bringing back the King's Horn was a big gesture of friendship.
I don't mind, really. Maybe Quenti can show me the best cliffs to jump off.
Please don't encourage him. The entrance to the cistern is a cave above the white tree. Follow the trail. It'll lead you to it.
Truly, there is no escape from the side quest. I shall try to finish this one up next time.
What are we doing here? I never wanted this to happen. Now Etzli's been captured.
Etzli's a strong kid.
Yeah, he's a warrior. I know. I still hate this. I hope he's okay.
Me too. Uchu's confident they can get him out.
Thank you for watching. If you've still got the itch for more content, why not give one of those links a try? Got some questions or comments? You can comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. In the meantime, so long, folks.